Oh, good morning. I haven't posted here for a while. I just did the card of the day, and I was thinking a lot. And okay. So I've been struggling with my weight and how I look and how I feel, and I feel kind of crappy because when I'm heavy, I feel crappy. I mean, I just do. It's extra weight. I don't feel like it's comfortable when I'm sitting. I don't like the way my arms feel when there's extra weight. I really enjoyed being thin, and I don't need to be that thin or that in shape. That's not what's important. Because people will go, well, you're beautiful, and but weight. It's not just the way I look, because I can look in the mirror and I can find all the positives. Hey, I'm still a little curvy, yeah, for me, my boobs are too big, but if someone else is looking at it, they may think that's just fine. It's really not about that. And I think that's what's so important that people need to know is that, when you're struggling with your weight, or anything, it's not just the way you look, it's the way you feel. For me, it's the way I feel even more so than the way I look. And what I found being thin and being Veronica and trying to find myself is I enjoy feeling sexy. There's a big difference between feeling and looking. To me, feeling, if you feel it, you look it. That's how I feel about it. And so when people tell me right now, and I'll get a comment on my Instagram, and you're sexy, and I'm not so much, because I don't feel it, not because I don't think I look it. That's totally looking sexy, and how you look and how your visual is very independent to who's looking at you and who's viewing you. To me, feeling it is, that's what affects me, right? I mean, I can look in the mirror all day long and it doesn't matter what I look like, it's how I feel. And it's so funny because people just go, oh, you look great, you look great. You don't understand. It's not that. It's not the look. It's how I feel. And I think that if you're with somebody, a partner, a girlfriend or whatever, remember when they're struggling with something, it's not always about the way they look, it's about the way they feel. Now, I will say, you can totally put someone off if you're not attentive. If they've gained some weight and you're not treating them the same, then they can feel like you're not being treated the same because of their weight. And if that's how you feel and you don't like the way they look and you don't feel like they're sexy when they've gained weight or their body's changed, then don't be with them. To me, I'm sorry, but that's just wrong. If you are only after this, I mean, you can prefer that and it's okay. And you can tell your woman that, or your man, or whatever, or your partner, woman, man, doesn't matter. Then they can choose, right? But if you're in a relationship just for, one thing, or, the physical attraction or that kind of thing, then fine. But if you want love and you want a relationship, then, make sure that you're explaining what you want and need, but at the same time, you can't have expectations that someone's going to be perfectly fit into your little mold all the time. I'm not saying any of you are like that. I'm just kind of speaking in general and talking things out, right? So, but I am learning that, like, I can look at myself and I love my hair and I am fine with the way my face looks. I'm 57. I feel like my face looks good. I smile, I feel all of that's really good. But when my boobs are too big, my arms are too big, my stomach's too big. All of those things are just too big. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it feels. I look at myself in the mirror and I just do this. And a lot of what happened when I started to move, and I think really this is part of it, when I put my house on the market back in June or May, I took down all my pictures of my boudoir pictures because, right, I didn't want people to come in and see those. which I could have cared less. My realtor told me I needed to take them down. Okay. But then I took those down, and that was kind of like one thing that I've used forever to kind of keep me in sync with feeling sexy, right? I love that feeling. And then once I moved, and I don't have a mirror. I don't have room. I'm like very like this. I'm imploding, and I actually am imploding, and I'm really worried about it because it's like this. And I am going to be moving into a house which will open things up a bit. I hate the apartment like so much where I sit and I look at it and I just go, okay, I don't want to clean because it's just gross and I don't like it and I don't have room to clean and it's just a mess, and my office is in my dining room and my tarot and workout room is in here, and I do my hair in there and do my makeup there, and there's kitty litter everywhere, and there's not kitty litter everywhere. I'm not a pig by any means, but too much for my taste, and because I don't have anywhere else to put the kitty box, it's like I can't go in the laundry room because there's no room, so it's in the bathroom, and there's I'm just imploding, and I'm gonna go look. So I have a house, and I got a contract on a house. It's supposed to be done at the end of January, which is good, but I went, you know what, I wonder if they have something available that will be available sooner, that I will still like. I won't pick something I don't like. So I called her, and I'm going to go look at a different house that's supposed to be ready at the end of this month, which would be perfect because then I can spend the whole month packing, getting ready to go, getting my shit together for the loan, closing, getting all that stuff done, and starting the new year in a new place. And I need that really bad. I'm almost like regretting the move. But I think I would have been unhappy there too. I didn't like the house. I think I'll love a new house. I know I will actually, because there were only certain things that bugged me. This new house, the one I'm looking at today, will back up to a green space. So I'm still got a good yard, but I will have neighbors. But it's also going to be $25,000 less. And so I'll have a little extra money if I want to do some fencing or some shrubberies for privacy, that kind of thing. So, it puts me down a little bit on my payment, so I have options. I have more options. I wasn't, that other house, which is just fine, and I'll take it. It really didn't need a privacy fence because literally the backyard was backed up to a creek, and it was really small. So there's really no need for a backyard privacy fence because there was really no backyard. However, I still could have fit a jacuzzi there. So, anyway, I love the house. If this other one doesn't work, I'm not depressed or upset or like I feel like I'm not getting something. But if this other one works, then I can do sooner. It's slightly smaller, I think about 150 square feet smaller, so no big deal. It shouldn't be any big deal. I'll go measure the rooms. I just need to make sure that the rooms are large enough to do what I need to do. I don't need huge by any means, but I need decent. I need one room big enough to fit my guest bed, which I'll check that out, make sure one room is that. There's a loft in this one, I believe. So, which I kind of like better than the game room idea because the game room is closed off. And so when you walk up, you get the loft versus a big hallway. The other one had a nice big hallway though, so I like that. There's not as much kitchen cupboards, but it appears, and I'll have to look, it appears on the floor plan there might be a spot for, I can put like a sideboard or something where I could have, keep pots, pans, other stuff that I don't use. I'll have to see the counter space, but maybe too, if I get something where I could almost like maybe a drink bar or something where I could keep my coffee pot and things like that, that might be an option as well. So I just have to think a little creative, but I don't want to put myself out. I have to see what the color scheme is, those kind of things. The one thing I really like about the house I'm getting is that the stairs are not going to be carpeted. If these stairs are carpeted, then that's okay. I just can't stand, I hate vacuuming stairs. So that would be a negative. But I have to see. So anyway, I'm talking too long, but I just was needed to talk about it a little bit. But I was just thinking, it's so frustrating. Like, I need to lose weight so bad, and I have been so good this week. I have cut back completely on the wine. Like, I didn't completely quit, because what I found is when I don't drink at all, because I drink every night, then I start craving sugar anyway. So I'm trying to like scale back. I would normally have about 2 glasses of wine a night, and I'm under a glass a night, just to kind of keep my, just not to shock my body, because I don't think that's good either. And I didn't exercise this week. I was getting so tired, and I don't know if it's this apartment. I feel like part of me not feeling well is this apartment. I feel like there's something in the air, something in the, it just is not good. There's something really not good here. Is it just the energies? I don't know, but I feel almost like I gotta get out of here. And I gotta be careful, because I don't want to overspend or buy something that won't fit me, because buying a home is a forever thing. But I feel like a new home would be really nice. No residual energies. I've got energies from apartment people. I feel like my intuitiveness has really is really opening up. So I feel like I'm getting a lot more energies from other people. It's really bringing me down. Right now, Tennessee's not the place for me. I mean, I don't feel like I belong. I have met some great people, a couple, like my real estate lady that I've met is really nice. And, that's it. But, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know. And it's hard too, because right now I'm frustrated with my job. I'm frustrated with where I live. I'm frustrated, with the way I look. I'm frustrated with the way I feel. And I need to have gratitude, but it's really hard to have gratitude when you want to change everything. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to change things. There's nothing wrong with that. And I want, when people keep telling me to have gratitude, well, it's really good to have gratitude, but you also have to be, it's good to be grateful, but it is okay to want to change and want to better yourself. It is okay to say, you know what, I need to be more fit. I am not grateful for the way I look right now. I'm sorry. Not my body anyway. I'm not grateful for that. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I beat cancer. I'm grateful for that. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not, because honestly, sometimes I think that if it would have just been done, it would have been done. That's truth. And it's a tough truth, but it's the truth. My life has not been the same, and it's not about not being grateful. I mean, I get tired of hearing gratitude. I understand that we need to be grateful for things, and I understand that the universe does for us when we're grateful. But when things aren't going well, tell me how to be grateful. When you're not happy with things, to me, being grateful is accepting it and saying it's okay. It's not okay. And maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but to me, saying I'm grateful means that I'm done and I'm not going to try to change it. I'm not grateful for the way I look. I need to work on it. I need to fucking lose weight. I'm not grateful for, I'm grateful for my hair. It looks really awesome. Okay, I'm grateful for that, right? I'm grateful for having a place to live, but I'm not grateful for where I live. Right? I'm grateful I have a job that it pays well and I'm very much respected. I'm grateful for that. However, I'm not grateful because I don't like what I do. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to not be grateful. It's okay to say, I want more. I want different. I want not necessarily more, different. I want to have the energy to work out. I want to be living in a place where I feel good, where I feel like I can breathe and I don't feel like I'm sad all the time and dark and dingy and musty and fucked up. I don't like this apartment at all. I mean, I don't think any other apartment would have been any better. It's not like it's a horrible place by any means. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm living in, it's not. I'm probably a lot of people would love this, but there is just something really dingy, dark, yuck about it. And part of me has to remember that Colorado's a beautiful place. And part of my appeal to Colorado is the skies and the warmth of the sun and the brightness of the skies and the sun and all of that. And now Tennessee has some sunny days, but it's not like Colorado. Nothing's like Colorado. Maybe Montana and Wyoming are like Colorado, but not many other places are. So I need to remember that too. Yeah, it's very frustrating. I can't believe how long I'm talking. But maybe I needed it. Again, next week I'm going to start working out using the treadmill. I might even start tonight. I didn't want to push it because I feel like every time I go to start working out, I end up being starving, and then I need to eat more, and it's just this constant conflict with, working out, and then all of a sudden I'm just totally burnt out, and it's friggin' pissing me off. And I think what I keep trying to do is, I enjoy working out and I enjoy working hard, and I like getting to the point where I get the adrenaline, or that, not the adrenaline, but that dopamine, that, I don't know, that thing that happens when you work out. So just walking on the treadmill for 30 minutes slow does nothing for me. Nothing. But when I get my heart rate up and I get going and I get like that, then I feel excited about it. But it's like this catch-22, because then I do that, and then all of a sudden 2 weeks, 3 weeks after exercising, I'm like exhausted. But I have found, like, I was exercising probably 4 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week, pretty regularly. I was still gaining weight, because then I was hungry, but then I was eating out. So I can't eat out. But as soon as I start working out, I'm going to be hungry, and I'm going to tend to eat out because I don't have what I want, or I need something better, or I need something more. It's so frustrating. And I don't cook, so that's really bad. So that doesn't help matters. But I'm going to go to work. It's actually 7:30. I was going to start work early today, but I've been talking for 17 minutes. So not very many people are going to be listening to this. Talk to you later.